When the mama sang us to sleep, but now what's to stop?
Hi there guys, it's LivyBoy2603 here and welcome to part 2 of opening Spfl match attacks. Now if you didn't see part 1, basically Tops gave me some free cards to open the video, so thank you so much to them. And be sure to check out episode 30 of Football's a Picture and Livingston take on Hibs, because if you comment 30 on that video, you'll be in with a chance to win some cards that are doublers on a giveaway, so that would be really cool for you guys to get some free match attacks. So if you didn't see part 1, basically I opened the album and all the boxing tubs. This time I'm going to open the box that has all the packs of cards in it. I might get half the box done, I might get the entire box done. What will happen? Who knows? Just sit back and enjoy me opening some match attacks. As you can see, this is a very big box. It's got so many packets. I mean, that's just some of them. So this could take me a long time. This could be 2 parts or it could be 1 part. I don't quite know yet. Let's just open them and get into it. So the first pack of this video starts with a Hibernian player. We're playing them on episode 30. Don't know who that Hibs player is. We'll find out at the end, leave you on a bit of cliffhanger. So we've got John Rankin of Queen of the South. We've got a possession card. Good to have that in your possession. Got Lewis Longridge, who is brothers to Jackson Longridge of Livingston. Got another Hibs player in this pack. This must be the Hibs pack. Adam Frizzler of Kilmarnock. James Cragen of Falkirk. Michael Halloran of St Johnstone. Joe Shaughnessy of St Johnstone again. And Danny Swanson of Hibernian. So quite a lot of Hibernian and St Johnstone players in that pack. And we've got another packet to open. Now these things are never easy to open. Now that was actually really lucky how that didn't go everywhere there. It's got an Inverness Caledonian Thistle player. I've got the Queen of the South goalie, got him in the last episode. That Hibs player with a long name again. Paul McGowan of Dundee. Jordan Jones of Kilmarnock. Chris Doolan again from Partick. Nathan Austin of Falkirk. Richard Foster of St Johnstone. And we've got the Hibernian badge. I think there's a little hint here to the amount of Hibs stuff I'm getting when I'm advertising the Livingston versus Hibs vlog and how you can win some of these cards on giveaway. I think that's like a lot of saying. Oh, so we start with John Daly, the manager of Hibs rivals Hearts. Can't even speak, I'm that excited already. We've got a Morton player, that's shiny. Got Longridge from Hamilton again. Thomas Kearney from Hamilton. Carol McHugh, captain of Motherwell. We've got a Queen of the South player, we've got the goalie from Falkirk, we've got the Motherwell badge, and we've got Lewis Morgan, a shiny from St Mirren. I'm going to try and get these done as quickly as possible because there's like so many of these. So we've got Joe Cardwell of Dunfermline, he's been really good this season. Got Stephen Robinson of Motherwell. John Sutton of Hearts. Grant Glipsy of Hamilton. Chris Cadden, brothers to Nicky Cadden of Motherwell. A Dundee United player with a long name. Nico Kranjikar from Rangers, sorry I pronounced that wrong. Carney Anderson, and we've got the Dumbarton badge. That's very interesting actually, that's quite a decent pack, a few shinies in there. The thing I'm noticing is I'm getting quite a lot of shinies, which is good because it's not one of these ones that get a shinies like once in a blue moon. So we've got St Mirren player, see I'm getting players with like the longest names, I mean look at that. Dimitriov, we've got Declan McCannis of Dunfermline, John McGinn of Hibernian, Marcus Haber of Dundee, Tim Chow of Ross County, Greg Taylor of Kilmarnock, Greg Stewart of Aberdeen, Kieran Tierney, not limited edition from Celtic, Louis Malt from Motherwell, and a Dundee badge. So, not bad at all. Goodness me. We've got Tom Walsh of Dumbarton for probably about the 90,000th time, maybe, I don't know. Is that an exaggeration maybe? We've got a scout card, got Stephen Boyd, a rising star from Hamilton, got a Partick player, Ross McLean of Motherwell, Lee Wallace, captain of Rangers, Anthony O'Connor, tough tackler from Aberdeen, Scott Bain, a star player for Dundee. Oh, look at that, we've got the star player of Livingston, Scott Pittman. That was a great way to end that card. Scott Pittman is one of my favourite players. And Alloa fans look away now, mainly just because of the fact of that 30-yard screamer he scored the day we won League One. That's one of the reasons why Scott Pittman is a great player. So what have we got here? We've got base card 10+. This is if you actually play the trading games that Top have. These might come in handy. We've got Gary Irvin of St Mirren, Stephen Whittaker of Hibernian, Glenn Kamara of Dundee, Christopher Roots of Ross County, Lee Irwin from Kilmarnock, Paul Payton from St Johnstone, James Tavernier from Rangers, and Bruno Alves, star player for Rangers. Might have got that one in the last video. I did get that in one of the tins. I'm just looking at that Scott Pittman. That is one of the greatest ones we've had so far in this video. So, oh! It's a doubler for Livingston, but it is Josh Millen. He's a good player for Livingston. Oh! No way! Right after Josh Millen, we've got our goalkeeper Neil Alexander on a clean sheet. Livingston have not done the best with clean sheets, but Neil Alexander is one of my favourite players at the club. I think the experience to Livingston is amazing. So, double Livy players in that pack. Randy Walters of Dundee. Two Kilmarnock players, goodness me. Scott Brown, who is the captain of Celtic, is David Witherspoon, Danny Swanson of Hibs, and we've got Ali McCoist as a fan favourite from Rangers. I didn't know the fan favourites could actually be for history. That's something new that I've learned. Ah well. Not bad at all. So we've got Jack McIntyre, the manager of Ross County. Jim McIntyre, sorry. Jamie Walker of Hearts. Sconderus for the 40th billion time for Hamilton. Alex Fisher for Motherwell. Andrew Davis, captain of Ross County. Johnny Hayes, regular card. I think we've got his special card. Kenny Miller, super striker for Rangers. St Mirren. And Andy Sterling, man of the match. Andy Sterling scored an absolute screamer of a goal at the weekend against Livingston. I mean, it was a really good goal. I mean, I'm not even going to lie there. Lee Ashcroft of St Mirren, I seen that right as I literally took him out the packet. Robert Thompson of Morton. Darren McKinnon of Hamilton. And really need to get these sorted out. Waddle again of Dundee. Scott Fox of Ross County. I was about to say Partick. Aaron Barton of Partick there. Mark Reynolds of Aberdeen. And we've got Moussa Dembele, who I've already got. And we've got the Celtic badge, which I think I've actually already got. But still. See, I'm noticing a lot of themes that there's like some very Celtic packs. But then there's other packs that have got a few Hibs players or a few Livy players. I think the managers are only for Premiership teams. Like Tommy Wright of St Johnson is there. We've got David Wilson of Dumbarton. Kyle Lafferty of Hearts. Greg Docherty of Hamilton, Chris Erskine of Partick, Harry Lewis for Dundee United, Greg Tansey for Aberdeen, Mirka Lustig for Celtic, and Dundee United badge. So, we're getting some really good ones. That Scott Pittman is still probably the find of the video so far. Mark Russell for Morton, good player. Paul Hanlon for Hibernian. Robbie Deacon for Dundee, Tam Scobie for Dundee United, Jason Naismith for Ross County, Liam Craig for St Johnstone, Kyle McLean for St Johnstone, the Dunfermline Athletic badge, and Nicky Clark. Surely they must be linked. There's too many of them happening. Like the players linking to the cards that we got. Must be, surely. Right, so we've got Jordan Marshall for Queen of the South. We've got Sean Byrne, that's another Livingston player, quite happy about that. Mark O'Halloran, Dundee. Martin Boyles, Speed King for Hibernian. Abdul Osman, captain of Partick. Elliot Freer for Motherwell. Daniel Canderis for Rangers. Queen of the South. And we've got a fan favourite for Aberdeen, Alan Jess. Be honest, that's one I don't actually know. So Aberdeen fans, you can educate me on that, and I'm sorry if I didn't know that. Oh, we've got a referee card. Didn't know you could actually get them. It says it deducts 5 points for your thing. I didn't actually know you could get referees. Brad McIfee, Inverness, John McGinn, Marcus Harbour, Tanner, Jamie Lindsay of Ross County, Callum McGregor, Joe Lewis for Aberdeen, and a St Johnstone badge. Interesting cards we're getting. We're definitely getting somewhere here. So we've got John Baird of Inverness, got him. Oh, we've got Alan Lithgow for the third time, another Livingston player. Michael Devlin of Hamilton. Sean Crichton, an ex-Livy player for last season at Brecon. Andrew McCarthy for Partick. Charles Dunn for Motherwell. Wes Foringham for Rangers. Kilmarnock. And we've got Ali Crawford for Hamilton. Very interesting. I know the Hamilton fans find him a great player. Got another position card. I think I've got this already. I don't quite know. We've got Danny Redmond of Hamilton. The Motherwell goalie again. Andrew McCarthy for Partick. Scott Tanson for St Johnstone, Ryan Christie for Aberdeen, the Greenock Morton badge, Johnny Hayes Assist King, and James Keaton limited edition. We've had him so many times at this rate. See, I'm starting to get a good speed here. Derek Gaston for St Johnstone, Alan Archibald for Partick Thistle, Murray Martin for Hearts, Jack Hamilton for Hearts, Stephen O'Donnell for Kilmarnock. Did we just get the Motherwell goalie twice in one packet, or was that the last packet? We've got the Motherwell keeper again, Shevchenko again, Stephen Anderson, and Greg Kilty, star player for Kilmarnock. I didn't actually know that, so interesting. Or I've not got that, that's what I'd say. I'm at the stage now where talking's beyond the thing. Mark Dunnan of Dundee United, Nat Wedderburn for Dunfermline, that's a big name. Another big name for Dundee, Plumer again, Billy Mackay, Carlos Pena, Kenny McLean, Michael Gardner, star player for Ross County, Stephen Dobie, star player for Queen of the South, Mark Stewart, star player for Dumbarton, and Asmil Gonçalves, star man for Hearts. Got a lot of shinies in that pack, which shinies are always interesting, so that's really good. I don't even think we've done a quarter of this box yet, man. It goes on forever. So Callum Morris of Dunfermline, Michael Tidser of Morton, Randy Walters of Dundee, Stephen Boyd of Hamilton, Scott Boyd of Kilmarnock. It'd be weird if we got Chris Boyd and got all the Boyds. Callum Buffex, Livingston player playing at Partick. Gary Mackay-Stevenson at Aberdeen. Got Graham Smith, man of the match at Brecon, and a Hearts badge. We've had a lot of Hearts badges. Okay, so we're just checking. Martin Canning, he's the Hamilton manager, I know that. We've got Mark Bartley, the Hibs player. We've got Neil Alexander again. Not complaining though, great keeper. Ryan Dow for Ross County. Chris Boyd, could have got him last packet. Adam Rooney. Derek Boyata. Dujum from Hearts, and John Sutton from St Mirren. So some good players in that pack, particularly Neil Alexander. I know my biased opinion, I'm sorry about it, I can't help it. Oh, we've got another Livy player, Dylan Mackin. Yes, Dylan Mackin has scored some good goals for Livingston. Oh, Craig Halkett. I mean, forget that packet. You've got Dylan Mackin and Craig Halkett, two Livingston players. What a start. Craig Halkett's actually our captain this year. Got Bingham, Anthony Stokes, Fraser Fryham, Ross Draper, Stuart Armstrong, Tom Roderick, and the Hamilton badge. That was a great packet, man. Two Livy players is always good. You cannot complain with two Livy players, ever. You've got Pedro Kishia, I don't know how you pronounce his name, for Rangers. You've got Julian Speroni, a fan favourite for Dundee. Rory Curry, rising star for Hearts, Carol McHugh, rising star, captain, I cannot speak, for Motherwell. Christy Elliott, Speed King for Partick. Scott Tanser for St Johnstone. Ryan Christie for Aberdeen. Ali Crawford for Hamilton. And Rudy Scatchell, a fan favourite for Hearts. That will probably be for his performance in the Scottish Cup final against Hibernian. Got Craig Barr, another ex-Livy player. We've got him already for Dumbarton. Gavin Riley for St Mirren. Michael Smith for Hearts. Thomas for Hamilton. Salmon for Partick. Phil O'Donnell, favourite for Motherwell. Stephen McLean for St Johnstone. Ryan Jack and Chris Doolan. So getting a few players. We've had a few Livy players as well, which I like to see. You've got Neil Lennon, the Hibs manager, got him in the last video. Ian Vargas, player marker for Inverness. We've got a goalie for Hibs. Cammy Kerr for Richard Britton, fan favourite for Ross County. Jamie McDonald, Scott Sinclair, Partick Thistle badge, and Kevin Holt for Dundee, which is interesting enough. Oops, that's gone everywhere, that's just not going to find. So we've got Andy Dowie of Dumbarton, Stephen McGinn of St Mirren, David Gray, captain of Hibernian, Efe Ambrose for Hibernian, Greg Taylor, rising star, Kearney again, the goalie, Darren Brownlee, Robbie Thomas, and Inverness Caledonian Thistleback. Livingston are actually playing them at the weekend, not going because it's an away game. And tell you what, this is the last packet in this video, and the rest of them should be done in the next video. So the last packet of part 2 won't be as good as some of the packets. John Daly, the Hearts manager. A Motherwell shiny, a Morton shiny, I keep getting the two mixed up. Danny Redmond, the Hamilton. Ryan McGeever of Brecon, Ross McLean of Motherwell, Tim Chow of Ross County, Kieran Tierney, and a Morton badge with Thomas O'Ware as a star Morton player. So guys, got some really good cards in that pack. Be sure to tune in for part 3. Be sure to check out Football's a Pitch episode 30 when it comes out for a chance to win all the duplicates I get. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.